guys, welcome to a special bonus episode, a little bonus content from Tiger Dads. I'm Jason Sklar, co-host. I'm a comedian. I'm a golfer, not great. I'm a golf dad, getting better. And my co-host, Bo Bass, he is a golf dad. He is my golf Sherpa and my co-host on this show. You went out to the Epson Tour to Palm Springs. Not only did you talk with some of the kids, but this might be what we're most excited about, your conversation with Amari Avery's dad, Andre, and with Zoe Campos' dad. Let them know a little bit about it, and then we'll toss to this awesome footage.
I would say start, before we watch this bonus, or you can just watch this bonus, watch the interviews with Amari, Avery, and Zoe Campos.
Yes.
The episode this is sort of bonus content for. The Epson Tour was so great. They hosted us out there, gave us space to interview players.
Phenomenal.
And I'm sitting there, and we're just outside player dining at the tour. And I'm talking with Zoe and Amari after he kind of wrapped, and there's Andre Avery, who, you know, if you watch a short game, we talk about the short game.
Big personality,
really helped mold Amari, and he's got a younger daughter that's coming up through a D1, UC Irvine.
Nice.
And so I was going to grab Andre, and he was talking to Zoe's dad, and it was really clear just listening in that these two guys have been friends since the girls were little.
Through this tour, through their kids playing golf.
Just through their kids playing golf. So I was like, hey, can I grab both you guys to sit down with me? And they're like, we'll give you 5 minutes. And it ended up being a lot longer than 5 minutes, but they were just fantastic. And I can't wait to share the interview with Andre Avery and Noel Campos. Both had some like different and interesting perspectives on raising their daughters and junior golf. But just gold, man. I mean, for us as dads, we're here to try to share with you. Those guys are giving me lessons that we're going to turn and share. Just fantastic interview. It's
a masterclass on how to be a golf dad, which is what we try to strive through on this podcast. And it is bonus content for you, so check it out.
We're Tiger Dads here remote at Indian Wells at the Epson Tour Championship. This is really cool for me, actually, because Tiger Dads, we've been interviewing players and pros and coaches. We actually have two Tiger Dads today who, Jason and I are there with our junior daughters, but we've actually interviewed both of these gentlemen's daughters, Noel Campos.
Yes.
And Andre Avery.
Yes.
And so, I was not prepared for this, but I had a chance to grab these two guys who have two amazingly successful daughters. And so, I figured we'd just jump in and ask them a little bit about, the girls talk smack about us. Emmy's been sitting here in these interviews talking smack about me. So this is our chance to commiserate a little bit and talk about all of the trials and tribulations they put us through. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Let me throw a question out there. You guys can answer in any order. What made you want to get your daughter started in golf? What was the impetus to be like, this is what we're going to push our kid into?
I'll go first. I mean, for me, it was, I loved golf. I was a military man. I played golf in the military. I really loved it. And when I have a son, and when he was born, he got into golf. But then me and the wife didn't work out. So when I had Amari, I got her into golf. Then when I had Alon, I got them both into golf, and we just kept the train moving like that. And then I looked into college. I saw that, this is way back when I first started them playing golf, that you can get your daughter into a D1 school shooting 75 or 76. That was back then. It was way back when they were 3 years old. But I thought that was our way to get to college, was through the white golf ball. And but now since they grew up in junior golf and all this kind of great stuff, the scores obviously went down to get into D1 schools.
Players are getting so good now.
Now you got to shoot a 66, 67 to get into the Stanfords and the USCs and such. But we were able to make that happen, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah, very impressive. Noel?
Me is I didn't really know about golf. I only know Tiger Woods.
Zoe told us.
Yeah. So basically, when I traveled to Asia, and when my cousin told me we have to go to a driving range because he has something, what is it? All I know is firing range, not driving range. So, and then he brought me to the driving range, hitting balls. Okay. So he has some clubs that he got it from his, from somebody who died. So it was given to him. So like, okay. So then we try to hit balls. And I go like, ooh, those one hit that you put it like in the middle of the club face. I got addicted.
And so did you went home and put the club right into Zoe's hands?
True. So basically, I went back home and I just said, I told my son, I said, we have a new hobby. So I said, okay, let's go to Roger Dunn. So we put. Yeah. Yeah. So let's just say I went to Roger Dunn, pick up some golf clubs. I told my son, hey, pick up some golf clubs. And by the time we were in the cashier, Zoe goes, pull my shirt. What about me, Daddy? And I go like, okay, yeah, go ahead and pick up your own. So he pick up a small clubs, and then we go to the driving range, and then he hit balls. I was really my son, I want him to play golf at that point. And then I'm taking some videos, and then Zoe goes, no, me, not him. So I go like, okay. So I keep putting the video on Zoe, and then go back to my son, and Zoe calls me again, no, on me. All right, so and then my son didn't like the game. You can't really force somebody out of this game, to like. Zoe keep hitting and won't stop and hitting. And then here's the thing. 6:30 in the morning, she wakes me up. Let's go. And I'm the one who said, no, give me 1 more hour. I need to go to sleep.
So a little opposite.
So at that time, that's how it started. Basically, her, and then she won't stop hitting balls. And we're basically morning and afternoon, except for Monday because country
just
club is
self-motivated
closed.
from the get-go.
Yeah, self-motivated.
So
She loves the game.
you guys, basically, your daughters are peers, right? So did you guys grow up getting to know each other playing in Southern California? The girls
Yes.
competing against each other?
Absolutely. All the time.
So let me ask you, because for us, Jason, my co-host, is not here. Like Jason and I became friends because our daughters play. Emmy, I always wanted to be social with the girls. I always try to steer the network because I feel like this is such a hard game to be out there as a parent. Like it's so emotionally, like all these ups and downs.
Amen.
That
It's
is
like
right.
I feel like it's so important to have that network of other dads you can commiserate with and support. Like, did you guys feel that together? I mean, like,
Yeah, yes. We talk about things like what your daughter did or something.
can't believe she made a double on 18.
Yeah, something like that's basically our like after the game. Like that's all we talk about. I can't believe double in 18 like today.
Still happening.
Still happening. So and she goes like, "Hey, what happened to you?" And I go like, "Yeah, double in 18. Put the ball on the streets today."
But that's great. So you guys have been friends since the girls were little.
Yes.
Oh
they were
man,
little.
we've been doing this for a very long time. Noel and I, very long time.
Yeah, I think 8 or 9. I don't.
Oh,
They
yeah.
start younger than
We
than
started,
you- you
but
start younger.
I think about eight is when we
Yeah.
first met you guys.
Yeah, 8 or 9. This Southern Cal Junior Tour?
Yep, SCPGA.
So I'm going to point out to the parents that are watching this, because we've seen parents be so competitive. They don't want their daughters talking to other people. They don't want to talk to other parents.
Yeah.
Like, I think to last in this game as a player, we hear the players talk about it all the time. They're like, hey, Megan Schofield was here saying that, like, first year on tour, having all this community of girls that she's friends with makes tour life survivable. And I think it's the same thing, like parents, for us, like, it makes it easy for me to go out there and have my kid have a bad round when I can commiserate with Andre after or commiserate with Noel after.
Well, the word you use to talk to one another is different. I mean, we as parents, when we talk, Noel and I or some other parents, especially if our kid has a bad round,
You don't see Andre.
yeah, we
He's out.
We don't call it commiserating. We call it something else. Because we have other things in our head like most parents do.
Yeah.
Everybody wants their kid to play well. Everybody.
Yeah, no,
Right?
naturally.
And when your kid doesn't play well, you as a parent, you kind of feel that, whether it's negative or whatever your feeling is, right? It's but then when we talk amongst parents, we do that psychologically for ourselves, to help ourselves, because we feel the pain too.
Yeah.
Mentally, we are in it 1,000% mentally. So when our mental gets broken, we need somebody else to help us fix it. And that's another parent that knows the pain that we go through. You know what I mean? And even out here, it's even worse as a professional.
Because now
golfer.
it's like their
'Cause
livelihoods depend
now
on
you're
it.
playing for your life.
Yeah.
You're not playing for
Yeah.
a trophy. You're not playing for points on an amateur or a college team. You're playing for your very existence in the world.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a lot of pressure for us parents, our daughters. You know what I mean? So.
So you guys are both still caddying. You were out here caddying at the Tour Championship for the girls.
Yeah,
So-
I am caddying. I was not supposed to caddy this week, but somebody didn't show up, so I end up always the volunteer caddy. It's very hard because when you're caddying, for me, it's like you don't have control for anything. Like it's like your daughter is the pilot of the plane, and then you're the passenger, and basically, you can't do nothing about it. You can just do advice or you can cheer them up or something like that. But sometimes father and daughter relationship is like it's very, very hard when it's for me, it's kind of hard. I have to kind of like shut my mouth. cannot shake my head.
So let me ask you, because this is like interesting. If you guys want me to get a little personal here,
Okay.
like, because like Zoe, I know had a tough day today.
Yeah.
Right. Did not play. I mean, that's just golf, right?
Yes.
She's had great rounds. She's had rough. Today was a rough round. So you on the bag, what are you doing? And again, normally we're talking junior golf, but like these girls, I mean, how old are the girls?
22.
22. I mean, they're still so young. What are you doing as a father on the bag, and even at 22, trying to keep her to get her through the round?
Well, for me, she doesn't want me to say anything. Just basically do my job, just give numbers, carry the bag, clean the clubs.
Okay.
Simple as that. Don't get any negative reaction to anything.
And certainly no negative.
Yeah,
Any
no
positive?
negative.
No,
Always
like-
positive.
Okay.
When you have like make a birdie or make a good chip, then yes, you do a fist bump and everything. I've learned this a long time ago. Maybe Zoe was probably 10 or 11 at this point. I was really, really hard. And then I kind of like figure it out at the end. Like, they don't need to be pushed and be, they need to be encouraged or something. Like you gotta be positive on everything.
Keep them feeling good.
Keep feeling good. Yeah. Because that's what I've learned.
Yeah. Golf's hard.
Golf is hard.
Gonna have bad rounds.
Yeah. So that's I have learned that since maybe between 10 to 12 years old. I mean, I'm saying the bad words out there. What the F are you doing and all these things.
Yeah.
And you're not like this.
My daughter's pointing at me too.
So, and then I realized that was so bad. I think one time, I can't remember what tournament it was, but here in Palm Desert, I was like using the bad words and all these things, and she shot 83. And I said the next day, I'm going to change it to a different tone, be encouraging, be supportive, be positive.
It's hard, right? You got to work at it.
And shot 74.
There it is.
So it's just that's what I've learned.
So yeah, just you got to stay positive. We can't,
gotta stay positive
especially
all
as
the
they're
time.
younger. But it doesn't matter what age. It's like,
True.
Andre, let me ask you, because we had the sort of a little bit of the opposite, where like Amari had a really great day today. You're on the bag. What are you doing to keep her rolling? She's making birdies. Like, what do you do to keep her staying in that mindset?
I don't do anything.
Carry the bag, clean the clubs.
I just stay out the way and keep myself, because it's hard for me to walk out there. I got asthma, I got bad feet, got bad ankles, so I'm in my own mind telling myself, pain is temporary. It's what I keep telling myself, because it is hard for me to walk out there. But I do it because I love my child, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So today I was walking with her, and she was in front of me a little bit. I looked at her, I said, damn, I said, when I'm on my deathbed, I want my last memory to be this. Me walking with her.
This guy's gonna make me cry again.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just being real with you. That's what I had today, and I was like, wow, this is so amazing. And I was remembering back when I caddied for her, like at Augusta National. Right, that's some of the prestigious golf in the world, and I get to caddy for her at this course. Incredible. But today was easy. I mean, she played very well. We had one or two bad holes where we could have went the other way. And we kind of salvaged some really cool pars. The first par 5, for example, I mean, we tried going 4 and 2, and she thinned it and hit into the water. So we dropped, we're dropping 3, hitting 4 to the green, and had like 15, 18 feet for par.
Saved it.
And saved it.
Yeah, that was big.
And I think that was the turnaround round. But I mean, listen, I've had rounds where the girl shot 64, then I had rounds where she shot 82. And my mindset is just, like Noel, I mean, you have to wear your employer hat, right? They're the employee, you're the employer. And you have to, they're the employer, you're the employee.
Right. Yeah, we're just the employees, right?
So you have to wear that hat and keep it on all the time. You can't, and this is for you young dads out there that have young daughters. Your daughter ain't gonna be Tiger Woods tomorrow. She won't be Annika Sorenstam tomorrow. She won't be Nella Corn tomorrow. This is a growing thing. You have to grow into it. You can't push it. Look at this girl. How come she can shoot 65 and she's the same age as you? Everybody is going to reach their potential at their own pace and time. So I think junior dads have to realize that and kind of get off this pedestal of it's embarrassing, you're embarrassing me, or whatever verbiage that I've heard in the past from other golf parents.
That is such great advice because, especially in Southern California,
of course,
where it's really tough. I mean, Southern California, Texas, Florida, there's so many amazing players that we have to remind ourselves as parents that, just because this other girl who's the same age as my daughter is shooting 5 under every round doesn't mean she's still gonna be shooting 5 under every round, in 5 years, and that my daughter, there's time and patience, right? To let everyone develop on their own pace.
Right. See, I used to chase this one girl all the time. She was a really good golfer in Southern California, really good golfer, white girl. And we used to chase her. Well, I used to chase her. I used to look and see where she was playing, and I try to play there. You know what that girl is doing now? She's married with a kid. Doesn't play no more golf.
What was her name?
Kara Sanford.
Sanford, yes.
Doesn't play no more golf. She's married, got a nice husband. She's, whatever. And now we're still on a tour here trying to get to the LPGA Tour. But I chased her for years, right? Because she was the pinnacle, right? So you golf dads got to understand, don't chase nobody. Get to your own level at your own time. That's what you got to know.
We've heard some young pros tell us that at these ages when I'm sure we were all in the moment when kids are 10, 12, and we're taking every tournament seriously. But when players get older and look back, they're like, no, just focus on the development and just be patient.
Because you're doing that because you want to get your kid into a good school, right? And that's great and all, but still in all, don't overly push as a parent, you know what I mean? Because they're still your kid. At the end of the day, they're not a robot, right? They're just a person they're not trying to make the mistake, right? So that's what I got to learn. When I'm out here, Amari's not trying to hit the ball right over there. The ball, she just had a bad shot.
Didn't do it on purpose.
Right? Yeah, you're not doing it on purpose, for God's sake, you know what I mean?
They tried to hit it in the middle, but he just went that way.
And then, Noel's, Zoe, and then Amari, they're both the same. They watch us, and they see our reactions. Even today, yesterday.
I think every kid, right? Every kid sees your reactions.
And to them, they've seen so many, from at least me and Noel, so many negative reactions. That's all they see in their head now. Oh, he shook his head. Because there was a fly in my ear.
Yeah, they're waiting. They're waiting for the.
You know what I mean? But they thought, oh my God, he's mad at me. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, something was buzzing in my ear. I went to shake it off. Last week it was Amari didn't play well and whatever. And her and I had to come to Jesus. I had to tell her, prioritize your stuff. You gotta have priorities. I know you're a young kid. You want to do young kid things. I said, but this is your life. You have to prioritize things. What do you want first? Is golf first? If it's not, then maybe you should try something else, right? Because if it's not first in your life, then nothing else can come before this. Because this is going to pay your bills in the future.
Building a career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys, this was. I know you only gave me 6 minutes. I know we went way over that, but
He's
this
way over that now,
this is so great because, again, we normally don't have any. This is the first time we've had dads on. Oh yeah.
Absolutely not.
No.
Let me ask that question on the mic. So his ass off screen. Are you guys are we allowed to place bets on our kids?
No.
Absolutely not. Now, I will say this. This is. So Amari has an agent, right? And I remember we were at Anwar somewhere one year, or whatever, and of course they had betting odds on the girls in Anwar.
Yeah.
Was this in Vegas or what?
Anwar, Augusta.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was talking to the agent. We were walking down one of them fairways, and I made a comment like that. And man, she almost tore my head up. I don't want to ever you say that again. But then Amari was an amateur, right? So then these are different. Now she's a pro. So I don't know to your question if now they're pros, if you can. I'm quite sure there's no, I don't know if it's if it's a conflict of interest or whatever the hell, I don't know.
We can wager on them. It's just a bad idea. Don't wager on your kids.
I mean
Wager with your kids. Wager with your kids.
Just bet on black.
All right. Andre, Avery, Noel Campos, thank you both for joining me for a few minutes. Good luck to both your daughters in their careers. I think they're both going to have promising futures in the game. And then hopefully we'll see you guys at the next tournament or something.
All right. Thank you.
Good, brother.
Appreciate it.
You guys, thank you much. This was great. This was great.
Thank you.
All right, that was amazing. Thank you for heading out to the Epson Tour and talking to these guys. It's so inspiring to hear their words, and it gets you excited to watch your golf daughter grow up in this game.
Man, if I talked about my only dream of caddying for Emmy in a USGA event, but like these guys and dads, if you watch the bonus content, were both there caddying for their daughters at the Tour Championship. I mean, man, can't get better than that.
It's so good. It's so exciting. We are grateful for you guys for watching. Tell your friends about it. If you got a friend who's a golf dad or a golf mom or someone who might be interested in this, spread the word, like, subscribe, share it with people. That's how we grow, and we get to keep doing this. And we appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's fun to do this with you.
Thank you. Looking forward to sharing more of these.
Straight down the middle. It went straight down the middle.